Hey y'all, Tham141 here, and today is the day that I set my post for my solar panel rack and hopefully get it all set up and ready to go. We are working live, so hang around. All right, we pre-drilled 4 holes, one here, one here, one here, and one here, and they are hopefully spaced so that I will be able to set in the summer my solar panels at 22 degrees, which should give it direct sun. And then in the winter, I am looking to be able to pivot up the top so it's at 45 to 50 degrees. So when the sun is low in the south sky, I will be able to get more direct sun. Okay. So the first thing I am going to do is pull the solar panels over, because though the holes are dug, I want to be more exacting with this. The holes are dug, but I believe it was a 6 or 8 inch auger that we used. Yes, I used a gasoline powered auger. Thank you, Trevor. Oh. Yeah. First, I got to figure out how to get under it. There we go. Did not want to do that. Oh, that's heavy. Whew. Fat man don't get a workout like this every day. Oh. Okay. Getting there. All right, now the posts are in place. Time to level it. Level each post. That's gonna be fun. Excuse me, I'm plumbing them. To level is horizontal. Ugh, clay, clay, clay. Whew, it's hot out here, man. Now I gotta go find my drill bit and the pins and my tape measure. I put this board across here. The ground is not level, but I plumbed this board so it is now level. Then I come up to 3 feet because that gives me a good amount of room to push snow around it. And I marked 3 feet on both of these. Now this is where I'm going to put my first hole. All right, oh bugger, I didn't start the generator. Let me just go grab that. Okay. Now, my 3 feet mark is right here. I'm gonna put it right through the center. Now, before I go much further, I want to make sure my pins are gonna fit in these holes. Nice, with plenty of room to spare. These are 7/8 inch hitch. 7/8 inch hitch pins. Why is that so hard to say? And okay, here's my 3 feet right through the middle. There is that. Measure 6 inches up, just so I know I'm not going to hit anything. And I'm going to drill in the center of this upright 2x4 on either end. Then comes the fun part of manipulating these babies. I know you can tie the cords together, but I just ain't got the time nor the will right now to fool with it. 6 inches right there. Woo, and there's that. Okay. Now that I have my 3 foot holes up, I know they are level. I can remove this board. Pull the pin. Throw the grenade. Okay, now I just got to line up the holes there. Don't let me forget I put these pins in my pocket. The bottom is going to be taking most of the weight, just the physics of things. Like carrying a refrigerator up a stairs, the guy on the bottom gets all the weight. Fat man is not used to labor. Okay. Oh, darn it! You bugger. Come on. Okay. I got the bottom 2 pins in, but ooh, is it gonna be fun lifting that up? And I am not pumped anymore. I'm afraid to undo these screws. There's a lot of weight on these right here. But I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna have to straighten them up, and then I'm gonna have to do 2 boards on the ends. That's the only way I'm gonna ever keep it straight. Don't tell Wendy, but that's good enough for government work and the girls I go with. Now the reason for 2 screws in each side is because if you just put 1, then the poles will still pivot. The 2 gives it 2 anchor points on each side so it can't rock back and forth on using the screw as a pivot point. Okay, I can fix it. We can fix it! Yes, we can. Any of y'all got kids, grandkids? Give me a thumbs up. This board and this board, not going to stay on here. On outside, it's going to be exposed to the weather. It's either got to be treated lumber or stained. which is basically me treating it myself. But now I have fun job. Now I have to figure out a 22-degree angle for the solar panel, because where I live in the summer my panels get the most sun at 22 degrees in the summer, from like mid-spring to mid-fall. Then in the winter, from mid-fall to mid-spring through the winter, you need more than 45 degrees. I'm going to go with 45 because that'll be enough to catch where the sun comes up. See where that kind of follow the, I can't see anything here, kind of follow the big tree, the big maple down, and you got kind of that U-shaped formation it makes over, let's see, U-shaped formation right in here. That is about the extent of the sun. Now it does come through the trees because there are no leaves on the trees, but I want to have it a higher angle in the winter. Let me know in the comments if you follow me on that. You can look it up online for your angle. You're looking for solar noon, and from you'll put in your grid coordinates, and it will tell you straight up you need to be at 22 degrees in the summer, or you need to be at 60 degrees in the winter, depending on how far south, north or south you are. All right, well, I am going to go get the drill and stuff set up so I can, and we're going to try to figure out this whole angle. All right, y'all, this is a speed square. Okay, now on the speed square, hopefully you can see these, see them clearly. You have the degrees. I do not know what these other numbers are for. Common top cuts. Okay, but we got degrees here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up against my plumb 4x4. Okay. Now, with it up against my plumb 4x4, that is going to show me there's 25, 24, 23 degrees. Put this on at that. Right? Complicated, not to mention 45, but I'm going to leave the 45 here because more angle is not going to hurt anything. In fact, an angle like this is actually going to help the snow come off it better. So I'm going to leave it flush. You know what? That does look like that's going to catch good. I could take it up to 60, 70 degrees and it would be fine. 45 degrees is a good place to put it if you're not ever going to move it. Why did I grab this? I don't need that. If you're not going to move it, 45 degrees is average. And that is a good place to set it if you're in upstate New York. like I said, and that's just a general thing. That's not. That's great, dummy. All right, so now I've got to get the drill out and ready to go, and the generator running to put my hole in this side. Get it? Got it? Good. I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for my wife, Wendy, my beautiful wife. Well, it's up. Now I need to get some braces on the bottom. These, the bottom ones, I'm going to cut off right here. I'm going to cut off right here. And the top ones, I won't cut off until I raise it. Thanks for joining me for this build. I know it wasn't easy. Thanks. Shout out to Trevor for helping me with the holes. The TM141, courting red green, the great red green. The women don't find you handsome, let them find you handy. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.